Oh wait, am I live? Come on, YouTube, get your shit together. Fuck. Yeah, I was opening a beer. Surprise, surprise. I don't know. I don't know, rumor. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. You can join if you want. If not, I get it. Fair enough. Oh, take your time. Do what you got to do. Oh, I'm actually probably just going to fuck around for a while. So we'll see what happens. Hello, Earl. I don't think I've seen you before. Uh, so yeah. Thanks for watching. You know, hit the like or dislike, whichever you want. I really don't care either way. Fuck, I'm hot. Give me a second. I need to go turn the AC on. Whew. Goddamn, I'm sitting there sweating. Okay, I'm back. If there's noise in the background, it's the AC. Get over it. I'm never drunk enough, Earl. Never. I'll get drunk enough to pass out. That's about it. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hang on. Give me a second.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yay! What are you up to?
Yay, we've got 4 people watching
The
us.
best four people.
Oh, yeah. The greatest 4 people.
Exactly. No, I'm just sitting here. I don't know. I'm trying to get my sleep schedule right again. I don't know. I've had like weird couple weeks and then I don't know. I saw that you were on. I was like, well, can't sleep anyway. See what you're up to. What's going on with you?
Oh, you're welcome here anytime, Ruben. Anytime.
Thanks. Thanks. How's your
Uh,
week going?
well, off and on.
Yeah.
Yeah, some days shitty and some days not. So,
Yeah. It's crazy right now. Have you heard about whose channel? I was just listening to Evil Abe in the background, and they were talking about that chick that's like missing and stuff. That's so sad.
oh yeah, though they were going to take a cross country trip, and
Yeah. Have you
she
heard anything
fucking
about that?
no. I've just
Mhm.
seen the video where she was upset after they had a fight.
See, I hadn't even seen that one yet. I just kind of been watching it and hoping that they find her and stuff.
Oh yeah, I hope they find her safe. I mean, wow, she's what 22, something like that.
Oh, I don't know if you've heard about it, Earl, but there's they were, I guess, were they a YouTube couple or were they vloggers? Do you know?
I think they did the Instagram thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they
Yeah.
were Instagram. So yeah, they were just they were this couple that drove like from Florida. They lived in Florida, I think, right? And then they drove to Wyoming to go to the gosh, I guess Yosemite, Grand Teton, all that stuff, which actually isn't that super far from me because I live in northern Colorado, like really northern Colorado. Like I would be in Wyoming in like 30 or 45 minutes. So I'm pretty far north. But anyway,
Mhm.
so it's about 7 or 8 hours from where I live. Actually, it's one of the like prettiest parts of the Rocky Mountain Range. Anyway, and so they went up there on a vacation, I guess, together, and they were putting it on Instagram and everything. They're doing the whole van life type deal, and she disappeared. And then I guess yesterday, maybe I don't remember. The guy lawyered up. The boyfriend did.
Oh, did he? Oh.
Yeah, it was either yesterday or today. Is that
Hmm.
Gregory? Hey,
Yeah,
Gregory.
that's Greg. That's Greg.
Um, what's up, Gregory? But yeah, no, and so I guess the guy lawyered up because the parents are like begging him. The parents read a letter through their attorney, their attorney read a letter today in the press conference. And the attorney's like, can you please just cooperate and tell them, where she is or whatever? Like, it's kind of fucked up. So the dude ended up driving the van all the way back to Florida without this chick. And then, like just drove the van back, like almost a month earlier than I guess they were supposed to be back or whatever. I'm probably telling the most rambling, like uninformative version of this story. Like,
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
but but it's like I'm trying to explain it to Earl what happened like the best way I can. Like, I don't know. Can you think of anything else relevant? So he drove back to Florida by himself with the van, and then I guess the chick's still up in Wyoming. So he goes back, and then within 3 days of getting back, he drives to his parents' house and lawyers up. I mean, that's a bad look. And then he won't tell anybody where she is. And so it's like, did she die already? I mean, it looks bad, dude. It looks bad.
Oh yeah, it does look seriously bad for him.
It-
Yeah.
oh yeah, especially if he's getting a lawyer and stuff already. Like, dang. Yeah, dude. Well, he just like drove off and left her there. It was his fiance and shit. I mean, I don't know if she like tried to like punch him and then she fell down a cliff. I mean, I like or he threw her down a cliff, or they just got in a fight and he was like, fuck you, bitch, I'm going home. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
it's weird. It's weird.
yeah,
But
it is.
it takes time to work all this shit out. You know.
Yeah. I know.
So
It's just like, wow, I wonder, I don't know. You always like just hope that they're going to find these people when you hear about this stuff, you know?
oh
Just,
sure.
ugh. But it's
Yeah.
so sad. But yeah, lawyering up, dude, already? Damn. It's not a good look. I'm going to see if they found anything else on her. I've been watching it because I'm just like, it's just so sad.
Oh, she might be 19. I might have got the age wrong.
Let me see. It says 22.
Oh, does it say 22? Okay. I was
Yeah.
right the first time. I was right the first time.
Yeah, you were right. And it said that she disappeared August 30th. Last seen in Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. And then her parents said that some of the text messages that she was sending, like the last couple messages didn't sound like her. So, it's like, okay, what the hell?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's guilty because I mean, you should just call and just say, "Hey, this bitch just fell down a cliff or whatever." Like just I don't know, like if you know where she is and you're not telling the parents, like I don't know, it's you're not cooperating. So now he's like a person of interest, but I don't think
Oh,
he's
sure.
like a suspect yet. I don't know.
Well, if you know what happened and you don't tell anybody what happened, then yeah, that makes you look fucking guilty.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you drove the van all the way from Wyoming back to Florida. You just drove home to your parents' house and like I don't know, like what like did you just leave her up there? Like what do you know do you know what happened to her? It's just I don't know, it's crazy.
Well, yeah.
Oh, there's protests outside of his house. The UK is reporting on it. They're saying, let's see. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I would imagine there are protests outside this guy's house. Protests outside Brian Landry's home as police maintain no criminality at this time. Hmm. Crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
they have to have evidence. You know what
right,
I mean? Yeah.
right.
So.
No, for sure. And he's saying he is refusing. They're saying he's refusing to cooperate with law enforcement.
Hmm.
Wow. Yeah. No wonder they're having protests outside his house. It's like, if you know where she is, you know, like, exactly, Gregory. He could be innocent. Like sometimes you get a lawyer because you're scared, but it just looks bad legally, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the optics aren't good. Yeah.
It's like, okay, you got to tell somebody what's going on. It's unfortunate, but hopefully they find her. I don't know. It's just not good. And usually the longer the time, when someone is reported missing, the worse the chances are statistically, obviously, but yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I don't think the odds are in his favor either. I think it's pretty obvious what's going on. It's like, oh my god. I don't even know. Like I don't know how well, I guess, like you said, they don't have enough evidence, but it's got to be infuriating to know that he knows something about it and he's not really saying anything. So, which is probably why they're having protests outside of his house.
Well, sure.
It's like, ugh. Oh, here's another article.
Oh, yeah. I'm not for jumping to conclusions, but the amount of evidence that's piling up against this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks bad. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is weird. Okay, so I guess she texted. Okay, so she was supposed to meet up with a friend of hers on August 29th at Yellowstone because it was the friend's birthday.
Hmm.
And it said the friend never heard from her. And then she texted her mom the next day. Let's see. The whole thing is odd, Petito's friend, who wants to remain anonymous, told the outlet. My birthday is the 29th. I don't know why she'd send that text to her mom. So I guess, and not message me. So I guess she had the mom tell her or something. That's weird.
Yeah,
I
that's
also don't
kind
think
of.
she'd text her mom no service. But there I mean, I would imagine there is no service there. Like there's no
Well,
service in the mountains.
if you've got no service, how the fuck can you text somebody?
Yeah. That's confusing.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they were in Colorado. They went through Colorado Springs.
Oh, is that close to
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. I live like an hour north of Denver.
Hmm.
So it's like, yeah, Colorado Springs, I think that's like 2 or 3 hours. Forget what that drive is. It's not bad. But oh my gosh. So I guess I need to watch. I hadn't even seen them fighting and stuff. Was it like a bad fight or was it
Well, the cops were called, and she was sitting in the back of a cruiser.
hmm,
Hang on, let me see if I can find it.
just like that's crazy. I don't know why I hadn't seen it. I've been watching everything else about it today.
Yeah, I don't know how much you'll trust this news source, but this is what I found. I'll put it in the private chat, and you
Okay,
can look
cool.
at it.
Awesome.
Um, paste. There you go. There
Yep,
you go.
on 70. Yeah, it looks like she drove through and then she took a left to and went to Salt Lake City and then went up that way to I mean, I guess you can. I don't know what the best way is to drive there. Ooh, awesome. Got it. Yeah. That's
Okay.
just ugh,
Yeah, I'll
so sad.
pop it in the YouTube chat so people can see it too. So
Yeah, that's just sad. That's crazy. So then they found so they were she was missing and then I guess they pulled this footage up yesterday. Um let's see. Let's
no
see.
worries.
Yeah. The FBI guy is saying did she walk away? Is she somewhere out there and just doesn't want to be found or did something bad happen to her? Hmm.
Well, I mean, there's no telling. Like I said, uh, it takes time to investigate these things.
Oh my god, look at that. Okay, it says the FBI dude, which yeah, nobody trusts the feds, but I'm just saying what he said. Montoya believes police will go through Petito's 2012 Ford Transit van with a fine-tooth comb and scour her social media accounts for any clues as to where she could be. They may also be looking for any connection to a double homicide that occurred in Moab during the time Petito and Landry were in the area. So do they think that they killed those other people too? Or it's just kind of weird, you know?
I know. I know. It's all kind of weird.
It's like, oh, there was a double homicide that happened while they were in the area. I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's strange.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
No one goes to Salt Lake City voluntarily. I've never been there. I know like Utah is like supposed to be like, big in the LDS church or whatever. But yeah, it is a really interesting story just because um I don't know. It's hard to understand what's going on, you know? I think it's just there's so many questions.
Oh yeah.
You have to check your car before crossing the border into Utah. Like, I don't know. I've never been to Utah.
Yeah, I've never been to Utah either.
I mean, I
Furthest west.
should.
Well, I went to Oklahoma for basic training, and then I went to California for a little
Oh,
while
wow.
I was in, and then I went back to Fort Bragg in North Carolina, and then I went overseas for a little while.
That's cool. I didn't know you were in the military.
Sure, I was in the army.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for your service.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It fucking sucked, but you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It did fucking suck.
I can only imagine. Fuck Utah
Like,
and the LDS. Yeah, the only thing I know about Utah is Sister Wives, like the TV show. That's all I know about Utah.
oh, I watched Escaping Polygamy. That's a pretty good show.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is that like a documentary?
More
Or
or
is that
less.
that
It's
one like show that has all the seasons of, or is that Amish, Escaping Amish?
oh, the Amish Mafia. I
Yeah.
haven't watched that. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Oh my god, I hadn't heard I hadn't heard of that TV show in fucking years. I loved that shit. I was obsessed with it. And then one day I looked on the fucking internet. It's like that shit's fake as hell. I was like, wow, there's an Amish mafia. This is so exciting. And then I Googled it. It was like, oh, I guess
Oh,
I'm a
escaping
idiot.
escaping polygamy has 3 or 4 of Warren Jeff's kids that help people get out of the LDS church.
Wow.
Yeah, it's harrowing. I haven't Googled it to see if it's real or fake, but yeah, it's a good show. I like it.
Yeah. I can imagine that'd be difficult though. Way to like grow up. Oh yeah, they couldn't even
Oh,
stay in Utah. That's right, Sister Wives. But see, if you ever saw the Sister Wives, I don't know, did I don't remember it because this was so long ago. Like, I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It was like 5 years, but I have short memory from smoking too much weed. But
uh,
like, I always remember thinking like they made this big deal about fleeing to Vegas, and it's like, but nobody was going to prosecute them. I don't know, but I don't know if I remember it correctly. Like they're being a little dramatic, aren't they?
oh, of
I don't
course
know.
they played up for the camera. Yeah.
I would imagine so. I don't know. That just seems like I mean, I believe that people should live whatever life they want to live. I think, but I also like I don't know. I can't even imagine. I would think that's a rough situation, like to have like I don't know, a couple wives and I mean, I don't think it's as big of it's when they start doing that child predator shit, you know, when they marry like really young.
Oh yeah,
Like
like
that to me is when it gets out of line. I mean, I think if somebody wants to marry like 4 or 5 women, I mean, God bless you. That sounds like a fucking nightmare. But
yeah.
I mean, you know,
But yeah, when you go picking on like 13 and 14-year
yeah,
olds, yeah,
right.
that's fucking beyond the pale. Yeah.
Yeah. Warren Jeffs, yeah. God, that was some messed up shit.
Oh yeah, that Warren Jeff shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he was whack. I don't know, like, and then I don't know if the people in Waco were. I don't think the people in Waco were as bad. I don't know. I still need to. The
Oh, they were
jury's kind of out
bad.
on that.
They were bad.
Well, I mean, the government says they were bad, and I don't trust the government, so they might have been bad, but
Well, I mean, they didn't need to go in there and nuke the fucking place.
yeah, I mean, if you look at that, like I don't know, I'm obsessed with Waco just because of, and you know, because of what the feds did there. Like, I just generally hate the feds, and to me, that was, I mean, that was like one of the first times, you know, Ruby Ridge, Waco, like that was one of the first times we used our militarized our police, and we used military force against civilians, and you can't really ever come back from that.
Oh, sure.
So it
I get
was
that.
a dark
What was
time to me.
what was the guy's name in Waco?
Koresh, David Koresh.
David Koresh. Yeah, there you go.
And
Yeah,
at the time, because
apparently.
I grew up in Texas, I was living like in Huntsville. It's like an hour or two away from that when it was going on, but I didn't really understand it at the time.
Well, apparently he was like a child predator too. He would have sex with like 13, 14-year olds because God told him to, quote unquote.
Well, I mean, I saw the stuff about the wives, but and then I saw there was like one kid that, like came out and said something, but I don't know. I still think a lot of that is potentially fabricated. I've seen the government do that to like hackers and people like that. They'll smear people and, cry CP just to, I don't know. They plant things and do things, and I don't know, the government's dirty. I would like to, believe that they really did go in there to save the children. But if you went in there to save the children from abuse, why did you gas them all? I mean,
Yeah, why
I
did
don't
you
know.
fucking him? Yeah, why'd you fucking shoot the
Like,
place? I remember watching that on TV and I was like, God damn, what the fuck is going on?
if you read like a lot of the books and stuff, it got really personal. I think that that was a part of it too, because like some of the agents that were going over there to arrest him and everything like that. And like David Koresh said, I mean, he jogged every day. I mean, he pretty much jogged every day. He would like jog outside the farm and everything like that. They had so many opportunities that if they wanted to get David Koresh, they could have arrested him somewhere. I mean, it wasn't, you know, but instead they chose to go and whatever and get him and get everybody all hemmed up. Like they could have arrested him when he was going for his morning jog every day. So I don't know. It's like, why was it necessary to, like just grab his ass when he's fucking jogging? You don't need to go in there and blow everybody up. But I mean, and then they kept like, I mean, the ATF and people, they kept like requesting more like shit down there, like helicopters. And I mean, it was a fucking circus. It just didn't require the level of force that they had out there. So it was, to me, it's just sad. They just fucking torched that entire thing. And the thing is, they had all the kids and they were all in this bunker in the bus underground. And they just, you know, like, why would you gas people? And then they lied about it. If you watch like the hearings and everything like that, they're like, did you know that that this gas you were using, like, you're not supposed to use that, number one, on civilians or whatever. Number two, like, you could see that it caused the sparks that could have ignited, like, and they're like, no, it didn't cause any sparks. And you could clearly see the video. Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm just, the thing is that the government lies to us so much that even if that is one time they're telling the truth, you can't, it's hard to like trust them. And it's, I don't know, the whole thing is fucked up. Fucking hate it.
Oh, if you cry wolf enough when something real happens, nobody's going to believe you.
Right. And I think that's the problem, ever since Bush and the fucking Patriot Act, like, it's just been an overreach of government. If you think about how much the federal government has grown exponentially in the last 20 years, all the employees that have been added, all the 3-letter agencies that have been added. I mean, Bush really, anyway, the goddamn Patriot Act. Like, ugh. Anyway.
Well, keep going. Hey,
No,
I've
I
got to
just
go.
like, I'm just frustrated with it because, they're still spying on our calls. These things that were emergency powers back in 9/11, they're still doing it, and they've used it. Like, there's been proof of like that they have abused, the secret like court system and the warrant system. And, as far as, all you need is for basically to have a phone call with somebody that lives in another country. And I mean, but they store everything anyway. Why are they storing it all anyway? you know, and it's just so infuriating because like 10 years ago, you know, back when, you know, Anonymous was actually a thing and Occupy was a thing, you know, because I was part of Occupy Austin, Anonymous, all of that. And we were trying to tell people, like, the Patriot Act is bad. Like, they're collecting your information and nobody cared. And now it's starting to be a thing. Everyone's like, oh, people are collecting my information. Yeah, no shit. We tried to tell you that 10 years ago and you didn't give a fuck. And now it's gotten to the point where it's like grown into this monster that cannot be contained. You know, once you open that can of worms, you can't really put it back in a box. So it's just unfortunate. Like, they keep everything, all the text messages, all the phone calls, and it's not just the government that does it. Unless you've got certain things on your router, unless you've taken I'm not talking about a VPN or anything like that. Unless you do certain things to protect your router, do things to protect your network, like, it's companies that are grabbing all your text messages. It's private companies that are grabbing it's Alexa, it's all that shit. And it's scary. And it would be nice to be able to just have that and be able to use it. But unfortunately, you know, people use it against you. And, you know, 10 years ago, the argument was, you know, we were fighting against the whole nothing to hide crowd. Oh, well, I don't care if the government, you know, gets all my text messages. I'm not doing anything wrong. Yes, but if they decide to be pissed off at you one day, they can go back into your text messages, you know, find a day that you were, you know, anyway, it's just so. I don't like to drive myself crazy with it, but I do. I think about this shit all the time. So it's just scary to me.
Well, yeah, it is that they can watch you, and you know, hey, my porn history isn't always the cleanest.
Right. I'm
And
just like, are you looking at me when I'm on RedTube or anything? Like, are you watching me like jack off or anything, government? Like, do you ever think about that? Okay, I'm just like, I know everybody's like, okay, I hope my grandparents aren't watching me and like up there, but hopefully now the government isn't like looking through my camera or something and being creepy. I don't know. Like, they record everything. I mean, why would you need to build, like, they just built that facility in Maryland a couple years ago, you know? Like, why would you need that many football fields to store data? It's
my
scary.
porn history. God damn it, man.
That's how they're going to get us all. That's how we're all going to be brought down. Oh my God. How many terms of service has the average person agreed to? Exactly, Garrison. Like, ugh.
Oh yeah, yeah, without even reading it. We're just like agree.
And I know that everyone has probably like heard this, but it's like, oh my God, I totally just forgot what I was going to say. I just spaced. I need to grab my weed. I will be right back. Maybe I'll remember what I was going to say. I hate it when that happens.
Oh yeah, I need a beer and I need to let a beer out. So I'll be back too. Keep talking in the chat. Hey, it's great. We've got 4 people watching. I'll be back in a minute.
Hi, baby Fresh. Oh, my poor cat. My poor cat. She had surgery. It's been a crazy last couple weeks because my cat, we found out she had cancer, and like, it actually exploded. Like, she had like a cyst or something and it kind of exploded. So we took her to the vet and everything, and she was in a lot of pain. And anyway, so she had to like have like major surgery, have her like mammary glands taken out and everything. So she was like, I don't know, she went through a lot, and it's been kind of dramatic, you know, just like making sure she's okay. And then she's had to have medicine. And then there was like the couple days leading up to the surgery. It's just been like, Jesus Lord. But luckily she's feeling better now. So she's sitting up here next to me. But, 17 magazine got in trouble for putting that readers of their site had to be 18 years or older in the terms of service. That's funny. 17 magazine. You have to be 18. That's too funny. Fucking strange. Anyway, I don't even know. Like, I'm not trying to sound all doom and gloom, like the world is falling down, but there's just so much stuff that goes on, and I probably need to stop obsessing over the news and everything, but I can't help it. The revolution is coming. I don't know. Like, I wish it would. I wish the revolution would get here. Yeah, I'm hopefully I need to do that anyway. But yeah, no, it's just there's so much stuff that goes on, and you know, it's scary. I mean, like they made the Constitution a like there's a trigger warning on the Constitution now. Are you fucking high? Like there's a trigger warning on the Constitution, for fuck's sake. Like I can't. I mean, the further we get away from like World War II and generations that know, and that's one of the things, then I don't want to get political or anything like that, but it just seems like some political affiliations, they don't really understand that there is real evil in the world. A lot of people like to think that, you know, be like, oh yeah, everything's, you know, unfortunately, like evil exists in the world and you have to face that reality, you know? And I think a lot of people have a problem with that concept these days. It's like, you know, the world, I'm not saying the world is a bad and evil place, but there are, you know, some bad things and some evil things, and you can't just be ignorant of them, you know? Like, oh, the Taliban is our friend. I mean, you can't, I don't know, like just use some common sense. I mean, unfortunately there are people that don't like us. They don't like our way of life. They want to actually chop our fucking heads off. You know, why are we sending them millions of dollars in aid? I guess I don't know. Like, oh, look, this person wants to kill me. Let's send them a couple $1 million to their country. And literally, if they could, they would chop our fucking heads off and do a little dance around them. You know?
Sure they would.
Like,
sure they would.
It's like, I hate to break it to some of you guys, but like real evil does exist in the world. You know, you can't just expect other people to, you know, do the right, quote unquote, do the right thing or whatever. I don't know. Like, here, we'll just give a list of American citizens to the Taliban. That'll be cool. Anyway, I don't want to bore the shit out of everybody, but I need to stop watching the news and find a better hobby. I have a lot of good hobbies too. I like to paint. I like to, I don't know. I do a lot of stuff. I've also been doing this online store lately. Like doing this thrift store thing where you can go to the thrift store and find stuff and then go sell it, you know, on another store. I don't know. It's called Poshmark. I've been trying to have hobbies lately.
We'll put it in the chat. And if you don't have a wrench, I'll give you a wrench.
Okay.
I think you've got a wrench.
Yeah, I think I do, but I don't know. Let me see. I mean, it's women's clothes. I don't think anybody here is interested in it.
Oh, hey. Don't judge me.
I'm like, I gotta have something to do to amuse myself. Actually, I do this thing where I've been going to like the thrift store and everything, and then I'll go and get like, but you could only go and get things that are like, you have to be able to make money on them. So I like to, just go and make sure I only spend like basically I don't spend more than like I like to spend anywhere from $2 to $4 on like a shirt or something, and then I'll sell it on my online closet thing. So I usually go to the flea market in Denver, or I'll go to the thrift store and everything. I'll spend like about $100. I'll get like anywhere from 20 to 30 things. And then I'll just put them all online on the store for like, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 20 bucks a piece. And I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it's, I don't know, it's like a hobby. So, and they sell lots of other stuff on there too. So if anybody, like, they do sell men's clothes, they sell household items and other things on there. So if you want to, you could, there's like shit you want to get rid of. Or if you want to like make a little money hustling at the thrift store, it's not a bad idea. But I've got so many projects going at one time that I can't keep up with them anymore. My new thing is I want to read the Dustin Diamond Behind the Bell book on my 90s channel. Really looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, when I heard he died, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Well, it was crazy because I think that they kind of like left him out a little bit, like he was kind of the geeky one. And so I got a copy of his book Behind the Bell, and I got it on Amazon. It's actually hard to find. Like I had to wait for it to come up on Amazon. Because I don't know, there's like this theory behind it. I saw the whole reason it came up. I saw this YouTube channel called Sloan. Actually, I'll put the link to it in case. Probably nobody, I don't know, people may or may not be interested in it, but this guy's channel is really good. He's the one that kind of like got the Free Britney movement. I don't know. He has some really good videos about pop culture and things. So I really liked his Britney stuff. Anyway, he was doing a video on, and he does videos about Amanda Bynes. Now that's some weird shit. Amanda Bynes is, I don't even know. Okay, there's the link. Anyway, but yeah, Amanda Bynes, that's a sad story too. But the reason I was watching the Dustin Diamond thing is Sloan did this really good video. Let me see if I can find the link to that one. He did a video on Mario Lopez. Because apparently Mario Lopez is some kind of like, potentially some kind of like, I don't know. He had some sexual assault cases like back in the day. And I guess in Screech's book, he talks about one of these incidents. So that's kind of why I wanted to read it. Is because I don't know, I guess it has some information about it. And then also too, they did a video on how Dustin Diamond felt like really left out and stuff from Saved by the Bell. I don't know. It looks interesting. Looks like a funny book. So let me see. Oh my God, I just saw something from the book. Okay, so I just looked at this random page, and it says in Screech's book, and he says this: sometimes those innocent first encounters would bloom into serious dating relationships. I started dating a girl I first met as an extra on the show that I soon became convinced was the perfect girl. Let's see. We dated for a while, but eventually she dumped me. I was heartbroken because this was the girl. I just had this feeling. But alas, our love went sour. Soon after, I fancied another girl I'll call Laura, who also began as an extra. Just when I thought we might have a future together, she informed me she had a kid. Yikes, not an actual child, not a cabbage, an actual child, not a Cabbage Patch doll. I said, look, I'm just looking for a good time, sister. Dustin ain't no baby daddy.
Wow.
I know, I can't wait to read this book. It's going to be wild. That's fucking hilarious. So I don't know. There's supposed to be some secrets on like what life was like on the set of Saved by the Bell. I don't know. So I guess I think I'm the only one that really wants to know about that. I don't know, but it looks like it's a funny ass book. Um and I kind of feel for that guy, Screech. I think he had a lot of problems in his life. I don't think he had kids. I think he was married though. Let me see. Let me look it up real fast. I want to say let's see. Dustin Diamond. It was sad when he died. You know what? Let's see. 2021. Oh shit. So he died in February. Did he die from COVID? Oh shit. He had stage 4 lung cancer.
Oh shit.
So that was a couple months ago. I mean, it was like almost a year ago. He's 41. Dude, there he is in the hospital. Dang. That's fucking crazy. That sucks. They didn't ever put him on they didn't ever put him on the fucking remix. Cuz you know they redid Saved by the Bell and literally they put everybody on it but him.
Yeah, I heard that. I did hear that.
That would have hurt my feelings. I would have been like, fuck y'all then. I don't want to come back for your little Saved by the Bell read. I don't know. I think it's funny. But oh, that is so mean. How could they leave him out? Oh, that's right. He did a sex tape. He became infamous for directing his own sex tape in 2006, but later what? What? But later admitted to Oprah Winfrey it wasn't him, but a stunt double.
Wow.
Elizabeth Berkley, I think, I don't know. Supposedly they all dated each other. That's what he said in the book. Oh my god, this picture of him. Oh my gosh. This is too funny. Oh my gosh, there's a chapter in here. Famous people I've met, or who's a douche in real life and who's not. Gary Coleman. I had heard all these stories about how my fellow Gold Card member, Gary Coleman, was a bitter little man with anger issues, so I went out of my way to be nice to him. I said, you know what? Everyone always jumps on this guy's case. They treat him poorly. They ram that "what you talking about, Willis" down his throat every chance they get. The dude was born in 1968. I'm sure he's sick and tired of being treated like a child. I told him that with me, he didn't have to put up with any of that shit and offered to grab a beer with him. I told him we could sit, hang, and talk about pure nonsense for a change. I had heard he was a model train enthusiast. So I struck up a conversation about model trains. This dude was so far gone, he wouldn't even let his guard down for an instant. Not even to me, a kindred spirit who had been through the same Hollywood child star ring power. But Coleman was so jaded by that point, there was no hope for friendship. Years of immersion in that Hollywood scene had built a brick fortress around that dude. That's crazy. So he talks about a couple people in here, I guess. Billy Crystal, Danny DeVito, Shaq, Buddy Hackett, Hanson. Do you remember Hanson? They were that band.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Jaleel White. So, Urkel.
Yeah, that's Urkel. Yeah.
Frank Zappa and MTV's Kennedy. Interesting.
Hey guys, Big Will here.
What's up, Tonic?
God damn it, man. I was about to shut the shit down here in about 10 minutes. So. You want to read it? You want to read a tragic story? Read about Dana Plato, who was on Different Strokes with her.
Oh,
yeah.
I'd heard Gary a little. Coleman. I don't remember it, but yeah. Let me write
Dana
that down.
Plato's life was fucked up.
Yeah. I don't remember the specifics, but I do remember that being sad.
Oh, it was fucking sad as hell. Yeah.
Damn.
Who's Garrison?
Garrison, that
That's
guy's
my
fucking
husband.
awesome. Yeah. Garrison, stand-up guy.
Garrison.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes he's sitting down, so there is that.
Don't porn bomb me, motherfucker.
No, he's not gonna
Oh, I
porn bomb me.
will.
Not, dude. He does not do that. I hand to God.
I
He does
I
other
actually
trolling.
had to step up for 1 second, make sure that this furry homo didn't flirt with my wife anymore, and he already has.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Anyway.
What else to say? I love you, Tonic. Have fun.
Let's see, Garrison here, man.
Late.
Everyone
Fucking-
loves Sonic.
Garrison scared the ever living shit out of me in Steph's chat because he came in as fucking Courtney, and I was like, "How in the fuck does Courtney know about this?" God damn it! I caught her on her lunch break or on my lunch break though. I was like, I wonder if she's live streaming, and she was. She had that Robbie guy on panel, and she's just watching some guy in his bed on his cell phone. And I'm like, man, this is premium content right here.
That's just a really sad situation over there in general. You know, like I like to have some drinks and stream. I'm not trying to judge anybody or anything like that. I mean, you've all seen me on here, but Courtney was like actually getting drunk and hitting on children. I mean, it's just weird. Like if you're getting so blackout drunk that you don't realize you're talking to a child, then maybe you know.
Well, like I used to do the fucking Omegle trolling, and at no point did it ever fucking get that bad. It was always like every time.
And that's what I was wondering. How did she manage to like find kids every single time? It's just.
Well, I mean, like I learned that shit from Hyphonics, and if you watch Hyphonics, every time any kid shows up, he just skips it immediately without question.
You don't even talk and say, yeah.
No, he just knows, and he just clicks right off of it, and then gets to an actual person. But with Courtney, I think that she was like remembering that I did it, and I had like a modicum of success with it, and then was trying to pull it off herself. Like that was my first thought.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus. It was just yikes. It's like yeah. It's like, oh yeah, and somebody's like, yeah, that kid's like really young. And it's like, oh really? They're like, yeah, and you invited them to your fucking Discord and shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's what was really that's what caught me off guard. Is like, yeah, she's inviting kids to the Discord. That's because I would have them sub to the channel every time. I wouldn't invite them to the Discord. I'd just be like, yeah, sub to the channel for more content. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is she inviting them to a Discord?
Well, and yeah, and then when you're like wearing a see-through shirt with your like in a bra, it's like,
yeah, she's definitely got some shit that it's not worked out.
Yeah,
but
no.
I think my biggest question is, she had all this promotion from Marty, yet she's only about 400 up from when he was promoting her, and she's only got 30 viewers in chat. Where are all these people that were watching Marty's stream? It's like, and the same thing with Schmeckle.
Well, if you look at her stuff too, not like, I mean, I understand people get pissed off. There's like a lot of thumbs down ratio. I think that, I don't know, like for me, I'm tired of the commentary just personally. Like I stopped talking about Shani when I started this new channel. I didn't want anything on there. I tried to do the Shani thing last year where I would play the videos and talk shit, and it, you know, like, yes, you get more viewers, and yes, it didn't feel right. I don't like it. You know, it didn't feel right to me. But Courtney.
Oh shit, you still there?
Especially hateful.
You roboted out for a second. She's trying to comment on like the Juggalo community, which I find really just ironic.
Yeah.
Because she proves time and time again that she doesn't know anything about it. She doesn't do her fucking homework, just like I did. and I don't know. I can't get out of my head like the one time she said that Boy Blue was the epitome of the Gigolo community, and CBN just laughed his ass off.
I think it's just when she does it, it's not even that funny. Like she comes across as extremely hateful.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it doesn't come off like that funny. You know how some people on here can like ha ha ha, and they don't go in too hard. It's just they're like, oh, look what so and so did today and whatever, kind of like what you do or what. Like you're not just totally like this person is I don't know. Like, but just when she does it for some reason, it's not funny. It comes across just really hateful.
Well, when I'm doing a smear campaign, I mean, I'm out for blood when I'm doing that, and Courtney has hers coming because it's going to be extremely easy provided some content that's recently been dropped. I didn't really know how much the Cobraverse hated her.
Mm, yeah.
That is because she's
I
always.
wonder if
putting
they
in
know that
shame.
she showed her like tits for that interview. I'm sure somebody will be posting that on Reddit at some point.
Shut the fuck up. That's how it happened?
Oh shit, you never saw Bloated Kiki's video on Ivana's channel?
No.
Tonic. Oh my god, I wish I'd saved it so much. Like I saw it. Garrison, did you see it? I think I just told him about it. I was one of the few people that saw that video. I bet Ivana still has it. But she put it on her channel. It was on her channel for like not even 24 hours. And then she took it down. And in the video, BK just went off on fucking Courtney. It was like almost an hour of him going off on that bitch. And he was like, and also, and he was talking to her boyfriend. He was like, yeah, how do you feel? Fucking, to get that Cobes interview, that big Cobes interview on my channel, Courtney showed her tits to Cobes. Like, so you're bribing this guy, this disabled, like mentally disabled person to get on, this podcast for BK. I mean, she's not even doing it for her own views. Like she's showing her tits so that BK can get the views. Like, and he was like clowning her for it. God, I wish you'd heard that.
Yeah, no shit.
But it happened and it's a fact. And a lot of people do remember it. So just so you know that happened. Like that's disgusting.
I don't understand why she seems to be susceptible to just do anything for anyone as long as she thinks
as long as they're a man.
Provide those sweet. Oh, I like how like when I showed up, my balls get put on the screen. Oh my god! I'm going through her thing right now, and I got a Melton John brought me up, and that's strikeable. What a fucking retard!
Yeah,
it's literally balls on a screen. What the fuck is she thinking?
Well, and that one video where she's like with the kids and stuff like that. At the end of that, she's like clicking around on Omegle because she's drunk as fuck, doesn't know what's going on. Everybody's having to tell her. And so she clicks on it and it's like, oh, they said to go to an adult site on Omegle. So she clicks on adult site and it just literally goes to some like chick's snatch. And it's still on her channel. I'm like, okay. I see, but she thinks nobody will ever fuck with her. She thinks that she just can do whatever she wants on here. And I guess she pissed somebody off. I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything to do with it, but I'm more than happy to laugh at it.
Her dislike ratio is 36 to 28. You don't just get that. Like I garnered hate to get that kind of dislike ratio. Like my dislike ratio is like I think yesterday was 11 to like 30.
And those are all people that are they just hate you because they don't like you. That's not anybody. Yeah. That's not anything that's wrong with your fucking content.
Yeah, no, that's I expect that because I'm like I'll always get one right off the bat, and I swear to God, this got to be like Marty or someone like that.
Right.
Because I mean he's
bitter.
Well, he's Butthole Slime in my chat. That's who that is.
Oh, I thought that was Prison Mike.
No. I figured this out because he left me a long, grandiose fucking message where, he's bringing up something that happened from the past. And then he uses a from the book type term. He's always doing that, like those smart type terms where he says feast or famine. And I'm like, there is no one in that community that is going to know a term like that other than fucking Marty. Like... Yeah. I mean, this is the guy that
Earl, they hate you because they don't like you. Generally, the way it works.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's actually a proven fact. What's a Marty? Oh my god, no. I think it was.
I don't know. Courtney was really proud of doxing me, so I don't know. Good luck, I guess. I don't know who's doing all this stuff to her, but it seems like I don't know. A lot of people don't like her.
Yeah, she's fucked up in some way. Like 37 just like man, you just don't get that.
No, that's because people don't like the shit you're saying. That's not because a couple people don't like you, which we all get, right? That's people not liking what you're saying. That's people thinking that you're just a piece of shit.
Jesus Christ, she hates me because I called her like fucking 4 times. Like I really wish I would have recorded the last time I called her because she spurred out hard. For like 5 minutes straight, she just starts screaming at me, "Tonic the Cloud Fox, Tonic the Cloud Fox," like over and over again. That's all she can fucking say.
Yeah. I think she has some issues, dude. I know she has a real problems with women, and it's obvious, like she just stabbed Controlla in the back. Like she just like what I don't understand like how I don't know. And her boyfriend's, on here too or whatever, and which is fine. I mean, it is what it is, but it's just weird to see her like thirsting after Marty so hard with her like boyfriend. Like I don't know, it's weird to me.
I'm sorry, I'm just watching this back right now. Jesus
Hey, Clockwork
Christ.
Rex, you're on mute.
The contempt.
Oh
I
yeah.
know I'm on mute.
All right, stay on mute.
I'm the worst and you're fucking balding? Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Dude, I don't get how anybody can hate you so much. It's just so weird to me.
I mean, to be fair, with Courtney, I have that little bit of history. But I think it has a lot to do with Marty and the way he's just kind of built this resentment up. Because to a point, I definitely live in that guy's head if he's getting into my chat every single fucking live stream I do, and then just trying to say things to throw me off.
Yeah, Controlla, I do have some respect for Controlla. Like, she will say when she thinks something is wrong, even if she knows she's going to get a lot of hate for it, which she's kind of done now. I think she's pissed off an entire community with what she's doing lately. But
What's she doing lately?
well, I mean, she's God, she's basically like, I don't know the exact story, but the whole Shanny community is now on this whole, and Earl will know what I'm talking about. But Earl, basically like, okay, so the whole Shanny community is onto this new chick. They're always on new people, but one of the people they're on is like, I guess her name is Trishalicious. And I don't know if person is good or bad. I don't know anything about it. I'm just giving y'all what I know. And I guess like people kept calling CPS on her, and I don't know if she was a good mom or a bad mom. Like I said, I don't know anything about it, but Black Guy TV, who I have a lot of respect for. And I like I don't know, I like everybody. That's kind of the problem. But anyway, I guess he like made some video about like the CPS visit or something like that. And so Controlla got on her channel and she was like, yo, this shit's wrong. CPS is, fucked up, and it's just as bad, people get abused in CPS, and why are y'all calling on the internet? And anyway, and so she got like a lot of hate for it, for saying something, but like,
Oh, I see Heel Grappler 6 is in the chat. Why don't you come on panel?
He's been on panel multiple times.
Bitch me.
I love you, John Golf. You're a national treasure.
hey, Heel Grappler. Oh, hey, John Golf.
Yeah, no, John Golf he's just one of those characters that you can't buy him. It's just one of those things that amazing person.
Fuck, Rada's fucking me up, bro.
Rada's fucking you up?
Yeah. He's flashing my penis to Cindy, and now I can't get on Cindy's panel anymore.
Are you serious? Hold on. What?
Yeah,
Hold the fucking phone.
he thinks it's funny. He thinks it's funny using an old lady like that.
What?
Yo, Rada,
What?
she's a
She's.
cancer survivor. She's on heavy medication, and you're taking away one of her friends. You bitch maid.
I mean,
What
she
happened?
is she out of the ER?
Bro, I don't even know what's up to date anymore, bro, because fucking Rada, bro. Bitch
I
maid.
mean, I can talk to him. I talk to Rada all the time.
Shit, I ain't talking to that motherfucker ever again. He's lame. He doesn't even know any good jokes.
Why does everybody say that? I mean, like when I'm trolling with him in tandem, he's really good at it.
Bro. The other day I said he wants to be you. He cried about it, bro. I told him, I said, Rada, you a second-rate tonic. Fuck off.
Ah, no.
Shit.
Second-rate tonic.
Second-rate tonic. I like that.
I may steal that, dude. I like it.
It's yours, buddy.
Oh my god, if you put that in Courtney's chat, she would fucking lose it.
Oh my god, it's just funny because you've already passed like 1K and she's had her shit for like 10 years or something. Like,
Oh,
I don't know.
no.
She's really, I don't know why people are so weird about like views and subscribers and like.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
can tell. What is it? The Bender boys keep getting pissed off because they keep passing them in fucking views every single stream. Like that's just priceless. After all the fucking oh man, I'm gonna go over it on the 24-hour special because I was gonna go over old streams and shit from like
Oh
last
yeah,
year.
that would be so fun. Let me know if I can help you find any content.
Oh, for sure.
I've got your deleted streams.
Oh boy. Oh fucking boy.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on, Mr. Garrison. I
Oh.
know exactly what's going on.
He's trying to shut it out. He's like, why? How did I end up having to talk to these idiots tonight?
Oh no, this is great fun. I love it.
Well, no. Okay.
I
so
was gonna end the stream 10 minutes ago, but fuck it. Keep
I
going.
have I have a video that has aged absolutely fucking terribly of No Slim One giving me a lecture on how hard the Bender Boys try on their content and how I shouldn't talk shit to them. It is fucking priceless. Like I'm so mad for some reason. I'm just like in my bathroom and just fucking talking shit. I'm like, you know what? Fuck the Bender Boys.
Hammering it. He's hammering it. God damn these motherfuckers.
And fucking No Someone comes on and he's just like, you know, man, we fucking oh yeah, because Garrison, we met on a 24-hour stream. I remember that you came on with a trash can on your head.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he comes on with a trash can on his head and he goes, if you knew who I was, you would absolutely lose your shit. And I would have. I totally would have.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Like,
Yeah, so let us know if you need any footage for the special, dude.
oh my god.
Oh, he's starting his 24-hour stream tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait.
I mean, it's going to be a hell of an event. I'm thinking I'm going to start with some good old fashioned shit talking with the whole Courtney deal.
Bring it back. Bring back the past.
Yeah, I definitely have to bring back some of those old fucking videos because we got so many new people that have no idea. Like,
I know. Bless their hearts.
Jesus Christ. And like, I remember when I privated all those videos, I kept getting message after message from fucking Marty bitching about how he can't watch them anymore. I shit you not.
I'm sure he watches them every night while he touches himself.
I don't know why he was so obsessive with it. He's very much.
That's what I do.
Exactly. Who doesn't? I mean,
to be fair.
Right?
Hammer it, John. Hammer it.
I'll definitely have to play the original video. No, that was in Tony's stream, I think. I guess I'll have to go to Grappler for that.
Yeah, but I don't
fucking
know. I'm just really proud of you. I don't know. Like, there's certain people on here, you know, that you see grow as a person, and you just, I don't know, it makes you happy, and you're just one of those people, you know, like. I don't know. I feel bad that you and I ever had any falling out, and I feel bad for obviously everything that I did when you first got on the internet. And I'm really glad that we worked it out, and I'm just so proud of you, Tonic.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I had a lot of learning to do, and if it wasn't for
Yeah,
people
but
coming down
it was
hard on me
not
in the
my
first
place to
place,
teach you all that, and it was not anybody's place to be to, you know, I shouldn't have been involved in that. I had no reason. And the thing is, it got to be so hard to dislike you. And I mean, I don't know how other people didn't have that problem.
oh my god, I just found an amazing stream where I'm just absolutely laying into Big Will and Swagnito at the same time. Oh,
Wait,
Oh,
man.
Music
God,
Biz
yes.
Marty? Music Biz Marty is in my chat. No, fuck that guy.
No, that's not the real one. That's not the real one. That's
No.
fucking Garrison. It's a joke. It's a joke. You can see his legal name is AK.
Marty hates me, but that's okay.
Oh man,
You can keep trying it.
yeah, German lad. Oh,
See, I don't even know
okay.
anything about that controversy either. Like I
Oh.
deliberately tried to stay out of some of that stuff.
That one is endlessly fascinating because I talked to Steph so much. Like, I started that shit show. So I started the bombshell shit, and then I partially started German lady shit. The bombshell shit, I did not even mean to start. I was just like fucking. I'm sitting there on panel like playing video games, and Bombshell is restreaming Steph's shit, and I'm like, oh, Bombshell, that fucking bitch. Yeah, she fucking killed her dad or some shit, and fucking that Bombshell loses it, absolutely fucking loses
Oh my
it, and
God.
starts out this all-out fucking war. You know, she sends Steph a fucking wall of text telling her all about me and shit.
Oh shit.
Like, it just endless. It was great.
You know, like actually I kind of like I've worked past my issues with Bombshell. She's pretty cool. Like, I don't know, she's taught me how to redo some furniture, how to like distress furniture. So I don't know. Like I'm basically I like Steph too. I mean, there's nobody I really don't get along with right now except for I guess like Marty and Courtney because they hate me for no reason, but that's okay.
I mean, he's just. I can just say he's gonna learn. He's gonna
Yeah.
learn to just fuck off and stop taking all of this so seriously.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we all do. At some point, everybody, that's part of being a troll, you know? Like, we all hit a wall at some point.
Oh, completely.
And, you know, he'll get to a point where he meets somebody that, you know, is bigger and badder than he is, just like everybody else does. It's kind of the way the world is.
Well, he did. He met Carlos from Boyd, and he fucking shut down his stream. That was classic. Like
I
it
must
was
have
when.
missed that.
Oh yeah. That was when they were accusing Cyrax of the whole pedo thing, and they were setting him up and shit. And fucking Carlos, who is like a known Boyd personality, like he's been all over that shit. He would come into my chat every once in a while and tell me to like troll various channels, but he actually called Cyrax on his phone and told him like calm down, not to worry, and you know they're obviously trolling you and shit like that. And then he went up to Marty's stream and was like, hey man, what you're doing is like way over the line. You know that he's fucking special and you're just fucking with him for content. You don't intend to actually do anything about this, and I know you're being a piece of shit. And
Right.
of course, Marty's trying to weasel his way out of the fucking conversation, you know, being like, no, that's not what I'm doing. He did this, blah, 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 you know. So Carlos just says in chat real quick, he says, I just shared this out. And that's me and Hungry Jack are watching this like fucking hawks. Like, we cannot take our eyes off the screen. And then 10 minutes later, it's fucking obliterated. And I'm just hearing Hungry Jack laugh his ass off. And I'm like, Jack, what the fuck happened? And Jack's like, I told you, man. I told you he was going to find a bigger troll, and it happened. Got a fucking strike.
Whoa.
I mean, and he called it the week before, too. That's what was so creepy. Like Jack was just like, watch, it'll happen.
Okay, so the fake furries exposed stream. So I guess Marty's got a fake furries exposed
What?
stream planned. I'll send you a
What is-
picture of it. I'm sure that we're both going to be in that one. But you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll send this to you in private. But
Yeah,
honestly, I think just let them do whatever they want to do. I think the more they do publicly, the better. So
why is he so mad? Why is he just so
because like people like that get mad because like we like both of us, neither one of us can be peer pressured or bullied or threatened into sucking his ass. I guess I don't know.
I mean, I haven't said anything. I fucked with Polly Crispy yesterday all day. Like,
I mean, because I came out publicly and I said that I think the Cyrax shit is wrong, and that's why they doxed me and went after my shit, is because I said that I had a problem with it. Like, do I think Cyrax is a great person? No, I don't, but I think that they fuck with him too much, and it's wrong. You shouldn't fuck with people like that.
I agree, and they've set him up to do horrendous shit. I mean, when you're
really
actually,
bad
when you're
stuff.
physically harming yourself.
Yeah, like it's fucked up. And
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if you're threatening me or whatever. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, what you're doing isn't wrong. I mean, that's just who I am as a person. If I have a problem with something, I'm going to fucking say it. I'm not a coward. I don't care if somebody's threatening me.
He lost a lot of points with Kate when he had went after you and brought your child into the whole thing. Kate from Masshole.
Oh, Kate.
Yeah, that's when she was just done with Marty. She had wrote me an apology. She had said, "Tonic, you were right. He takes things too far." And I was like, I told you, but that's fine. You figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had lost all credibility when it came to the 1A community when he had set up on Masshole in front of 700 people trying to defend Cyrax's pedo actions.
Right.
And they are all about accountability over there. They want to see things actually brought to justice or solved in some way, shape, or form. And he's sitting there defending what people will perceive as a pedophile.
Right.
For content.
Right. And that's one of the reasons, like, I've never wanted to be like one of the women on YouTube that, I mean, it's entertaining to watch, but I don't want to be like one of those women that goes back and forth. The thing is, people that like you, they're going to like you. The people that don't like you, they're not going to like you. And you're not really going to convince the people that don't like you either to like you or to believe your side of whatever it is. So there's no point in giving them more ammunition and giving them videos to chop and edit about your real life. Like, I'm not going to get on and talk about my personal life. If people want to look up things and come to their own conclusion about it, feel free, but I'm not going to correct you. I don't care. I literally don't care to correct anybody what they think about me.
Oh, that's how I felt about when they're saying I was homeless or whatever. I'm like, okay.
Right. It's stupid. Or when they said that Garrison and I like fucking did some shit with PPP money. It's ridiculous. No, we just cashed out some Bitcoin that we've had for like a decade, dumbass. I mean, but there's no point in getting on a panel and talking about it. And I mean, then people just make content out of it. And, if you're secure in yourself and everything like that, you don't have the need to do that.
Oh, did you not do that panel that he did by himself where he's waiting for you? That is one of my favorite things.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. He's like, fear me. And I'm like, okay.
I've been wanting to go over that for fucking over a month now, and just.
And the thing is, I knew that the less I responded, the more pathetic he would look, and that's how you kill trolls. You don't feed them. You don't answer back. You don't respond to the trolling, and they eventually find something else. I mean, it's just the way everybody knows that. Well, not everybody knows that. I guess people get mad and they're like, "No, that's not what happened. This is actually what blah, 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 blah." Like, don't tell anybody your business. Just let them, if they want to judge you or think whatever, just let them do it. They don't like you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, one thing that absolutely just makes me laugh so fucking hard is the fact that, and I was pointing this out yesterday, Marty has never been able to move on from that particular community. See, like right now, up on my screen, I have Joey Wolf, which he is endlessly fucking fascinating. But I had to go to an entirely different section, even outside of the 1A community, and meet new people like Chip and fucking TC and shit like that to learn all about Joey Wolf.
Yep.
I even did I did an interview with Chip and TC and all of them on my channel called Joey Wolf and the YouTube Wars, because this guy actually legitimately thought he was in a YouTube war. It was absolutely priceless.
That's crazy.
But
Ooh, comfort doll.
I love
hey,
Comfort Doll.
Comfort Doll.
How's it
And
going,
then
Comfort Doll?
There's Poon Handler.
There's
Poon
5
Handler's
minutes
pretty
left.
fun.
There's
5 minutes.
left. Yeah. Shoot
5
your shit.
minutes.
Shoot your shit.
Oh, and this is one that Marty wanted so bad. He wanted this guy so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bucket Boy. And he has no idea that I've been trolling Bucket Boy for almost a year now. Like, I got Bucket Boy bad. Whenever I show up in chat, he starts freaking the fuck out.
Stop
Right.
that jog doll. Stop it.
Well,
I,
I don't know. And I think, I don't know, like you've traveled into a bunch of different communities, and you have, you're friends with a lot of different cool people on here now too. And like, I don't know, like, I don't know why they can't move on. Everybody else has.
Because they're comfortable. They're comfortable in all this shit. And as soon as I noticed this when I went over to Attila's Discord, and I remember telling Marty, I was like, "Hey, I found all these cool new people.
Someone
I'm gonna
put
go over
Mr.
there."
Garrison in timeout for me. Thank you.
But I was telling him about Attila's Discord, and he decided to follow me in there. And it was a trap that I had set because Jack was telling me that Marty gets incredibly uncomfortable when he's put into a situation without one person he's familiar with and control.
Right.
So I got him to go into the VC. I was in that VC and it's locked, for new members. And so he was begging to get in there for, I want to say, like 10 minutes. He finally gets in there, right? I just dip out. I don't even say a thing. I just fucking leave. And he just gets furious. He's like, "Where did you go? Where did you? I thought you'd be in there." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Nope." Like, he doesn't like unfamiliar territory.
No.
He completely panics. So I mean, that's his biggest weakness, I think, other than just laughing at him for his financial situation, which that absolutely destroyed him.
I mean,
There you
it's
go.
to me like, I don't know. I just feel like, he doesn't do anything. I mean, you don't have any hobbies. You're like, I don't know. I just don't understand. I guess you're hot. Like, to me, it's like you literally found the one person that is more worthless than you. And I guess that's what you need to feel better. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, they're in the same situation, except one's parents are affluent and the other's poor.
Exactly. Yeah, no, they both have skullets. They both like, you know what I mean? Yeah, but yours is pretty, John.
You want to trade hair then, buddy?
Yeah, you
But
don't have
John
this
is
weird
pretty.
wispy
John is
hair.
beautiful inside and out.
Rumor, I need to borrow one of your wigs.
I need to borrow one of my wigs. My hair looks like crap right now. No, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. He's really transparent to me and just so insecure.
I mean, it didn't used to be this bad. I mean, you remember the basement days with Cyrax where he was actually happy and not being trolled this bad?
Well, the thing is, I think that you can still, like, I don't know. To me, I'm more of like, I'd rather be the type of troll, I guess, if this is even a troll, where you just go and you talk to the people, but you're not necessarily like causing them to, I don't know. I don't see where you can take any joy out of terrorizing somebody like that. I mean, I think Marty's thing is, oh, well, he deserves it because he's done X, Y, and Z, but like, it's not your job to you're not judge and jury. Like, who
Well,
the fuck are you?
at first it was because, he asked for Jamie's nudes, and then when that started to run out, people
Oh,
started.
I can imagine that was kind of yeah, that was gross.
Well, that was gross, but after a while, when you keep telling the same story, I mean, you can't keep reheating leftovers, or eventually they run
Right,
out.
right, right.
So he had to come up with something else. And unfortunately, what he came up with was a nail in the coffin. You can't claim someone's a pedo and have proof and all this and expect that person to just be accepted still. He became a complete pariah to the point where people wanted nothing to do with it.
Right.
He really fucked himself over with that. And me and Jack called it. I remember that stream when it